So for the Tarot Tuesday, we are going to be, you guys are going to love this. We're going to be using, surprise, this book. Okay, so if you don't have it, you're welcome to get it. And then we'll also be using this book. And the reason for that, I'm going to read right now out of this book, the Kabbalistic Tarot. Okay, so I'm going through this morning and I'm reviewing some of my old notes in the book at the beginning, just like, it's like, well, this is an advanced group. And I'm like, nah, let's just we should have a couple texts that we can draw from collectively. And by the way, we have two more books I'm going to talk about, but I just wanted to read this really quick so that you could see what I'm talking about. I'm on page, if you happen to have the Kabbalistic Tarot, I'm on page 5 in the introduction. And at the very bottom of my copy, it says the Kybalion students may respond in this way to a small book from 1912 called the Kybalion. So that's the second paragraph from the bottom in mine. And then it says the Kybalion gives 7 Hermetic principles. These are quite literally a distillation of the universal principles on which the tarot is based and deserve to be the subject of every student's meditation. Yay. So everything that we have talked about to this point and every overlay that I've used with an expression of the Kybalion on the tarot is 100% exactly appropriate. Like that's what you would expect, because the Kybalion, this one right here, gives you then a distillation of those universal principles, which then can be laid over the top of the tree of life. And then I want to just read a couple things from the next page, just to kind of get everyone excited, about this, because this is the direction I want to focus on with regard to the tarot and the significance of the tarot relating to just all studies, not just tarot studies, but all esoteric studies. So at the first paragraph following the principle of gender, where he talks about the principle of gender, he says the doctrine that our universe is so precisely ordered is basic to the tarot, as is the idea that the tarot images accurately symbolize the very framework of the universe. Farther down on the Elias Levi quote, he describes the tarot in more flamboyant terms. Although it is popular in a sense and may be found everywhere, this is of all the most occult and unknown, because it is the key to the rest. It is, in truth, a monumental and extraordinary work, strong and simple as the architecture of the pyramids, and consequently enduring like those. A book which is a summary of all sciences, which can resolve all problems by its infinite combinations, which speaks by evoking thought. It is an inspirer and a moderator of all possible conceptions. He continues on, unquestionably among the great gifts bequeathed to us by antiquity. So I really, I want to take it in that focus, in that light, so that when we study the tarot, we realize that we're getting an idea of universal functions, which are distilled in the Kybalion in 7 Hermetic principles. And then those functions are expanded upon through the graphic that is the tree of life.
Shall we begin?